What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and most of you who have logged on have probably seen this message. That's right, it's Captain America's 75th anniversary celebration, and that means the all-new hero, Knight America, is going to be in the game. Right after this screen, you're going to see Sentinel of Liberty collect 75 Solstice Stones. As far as I can tell, that's all we need to do. And yes, you can collect this in daily missions. I'm assuming since there's 75, they're going to be a drop item. So we'll just have to fight enemies, and every time we hit them, they may have a chance to drop it. Now you can also buy them for 3 gold each, but that's a pretty steep price, especially when we can get them for free. But hey, that option is out there. This item's going to have a PvP bonus of 21,306 offense and defense. That used to be good. It also, though, grants Solstice. Attacks have a chance to cause allies to join in on single target attacks. And allies have a chance for retaliation when an ally is hit by single target attacks. Plus it increases accuracy, attack, defense, and evasion. That's a really solid buff item. But of course, we're not going to use them until we recruit the new character. By the way, yes, it is a new character, so everyone who said that, you were entirely right. I was completely wrong about this. And I'm happy that I was wrong, because I definitely prefer this over an alt. So the character's name is Knight America, which is a little bit odd, but he looks absolutely fantastic in game. I love the sword, shield, and armor. It all looks great. Now at first he shows up as a scrapper, but he has battle ready, counts as both scrapper and infiltrator, gaining the advantages and disadvantages of both. So it seems like almost every new character is going to have dual classes. I know that's not going to be the case, but they're really on a streak of that right now. Besides that though, he has Land of Opportunity, chance to interrupt incoming attacks, applying Focal Point to the enemy. Then he counters Focal Point debuffed enemies with something called Rolling Riposte, Desperation Attack, Act of Valor, and Concentrated Efforts. Sounds like a pretty awesome passive. Any counterattack is welcome, and this counterattack may be especially vicious. Lastly though, he has Valorous Knight. Gains Valor when attacking. He also gains Valor when an enemy is defeated, so pretty nice. By the way, since he is a new character, he has 2 E-ISO slots, so that's another great thing about him. And as far as his abilities, his level 1 is Sword of Liberty. Single target melee slashing vibranium. And it has Act of Valor. Deals extra damage for each stack of Valor. Then it also has Determination Attack. The higher this character's health, the more damage this attack does. It looks like a pretty solid damage attack. And that's awesome as a level 1. Next, his level 2 is Shield of Freedom. A ranged melee vibranium attack. This causes Focal Point, so attacks against his target are guaranteed to hit and crit. That also works with his passive. Then it's going to cause Off Balance and Cornered. Nice set of debuffs here, and it does decent damage as well. For his level 6, it's an all-ally buff. First it's going to grant Solstice. Attacks have a chance to cause allies to join in on single target attacks. Allies have a chance to retaliate when an ally is hit by single target attacks. It increases accuracy, attack, defense, and evasion. And if that's not enough, it also grants Blessing, Recuperation, and gives himself Medal of Honor. Land of Opportunity's chance to interrupt is greatly increased. So very nice. And there are ways to make this a quick action. One of the main ones is Rally. Now as for his level 9, it's called War Stories, and it's also a buff heal. It grants all allies a heal, removes their debuffs, and gives Inspiration. All buff action cooldowns are reduced to 0, but this does not affect War Stories. Now I don't need to tell you, there are a ton of characters with buffs in this game, and this could be a serious game changer. So we're talking so many possibilities, it almost blows my mind right now. So I'm looking forward to teaming him up with so many different characters. It should get really interesting, I'll just say that. Finally, as far as his bio, well, you can look at his team-ups. They're so-so, nothing too crazy. But his story is something I'm very interested in as well. The Second Dark Age arose from the fires of the Atomic Age and the aftermath of the Second World War. What once was the danger of mutual assured destruction became the unraveling of the Second Industrial Revolution. With the world's nations broken and technology lost, darkness not only covered the world, but also consumed the hearts of many who remained. Those with evil intent began to build their own kingdoms by corrupting the willing and enslaving the weak. All hope seemed lost for centuries, until the Sentinel of Liberty, Knight America, fought back against these tyrant kings. Following the traditions of a bygone era, Knight America would gather anyone willing to listen around the bonfires to hear the ancient oral tales of loyalty, selflessness, and the magnification of moral fiber. Armed with only a shield and sword, and the full plate mail which he adorned, Knight America set out to encourage and rally the people to work together and push back against the darkness to bring about a new age of hope and hearthfire for all people. Okay, so pretty epic story, and I'm loving that there's this new character. But I do believe there's one last thing we should do, and that's we'll go into a daily mission, do one of the threats there, and see if we can get one of these items to drop. So let's check it out. Today's daily requires technology users, so I think Iron Patriot's going to be one of your best bets. He does tons of hits in a row, and I usually have great luck with drops when you're using multi-hit attacks. But hey, there's one already, so they're huge, you're not going to miss them. And like we thought, they are drops, so you can just keep running daily missions and you'll eventually get 75. I'll be honest with you, I'm probably going to finish this pretty fast, and so we'll see what happens, but I'll have a video on the character as soon as I can. Right now they're just blitzing us with content, so much stuff all in a row. It's a little bit annoying because then they go through a big long drought and I don't get that. But hey, I'm not mad that they released a new character, and it's Cap's 75th anniversary, so it's a great reason to have this. I also think they've done a good job on the character, the artwork, the story, everything, so I like it. And hey, speaking of that 21 gun salute, you'll want to watch all these hits, and it gets us 2 more of the item. So our first battle, 3 drop. And if that's any indication of the proc rate, it shouldn't take too long to get 75. Though of course it's going to be random and some battles may not even give us any. But hey, I'm going to try to keep this up until I get too tired, and I'll let you know how I'm doing later. I wish you all the best of luck in collecting these Solstice Stones, and in the new PvP. That is going to be it for this first video though. Make sure to check back for more. So I just want to thank you for watching. Ask you to please like, comment, and subscribe. Then until next time, good luck, and take care.